Hello and welcome back to MyBibleRegistration.com. Here we are on lesson number 20 for this year, and we've been talking about, we have a wonderful, great series, and we are doing the series of I Am That I Am. And today we're going to be talking about I am appointed by God. I have a divine appointment by God. So when we think of this word appointment, we think of like doctor's appointments, appointments with the school, the teacher at our school, or whatever appointment may be. And it's a time stamp appointment. Because when you make an appointment, you say, okay, I'll be there 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever the time may be. And so this appointment that we're going to be talking about it's a divine appointment. Like right now, what we're doing right now, this is an appointment. I had to set these lessons up, tell you what time it was going to be. Why? Because it is an appointment, isn't it? All right, then. So that's going to be the key word in the lesson today. We're going to be looking at who is the scripture talking about and what kind of appointment do they have? Some appointments you want to keep. Some appointments you don't want to keep. If you get an appointment by someone that wants you to go, let's say they want you to do something wicked or something corrupt, you ought to not say, nah, that's okay. I don't want to make that appointment. It's not that you don't want to keep it. You don't even want to make it. Because see, once you make it, now you got to what? Keep it. So some appointments you don't want to make. Don't make an appointment with the devil. Don't make that appointment because it's not divine. That appointment will get you straight to hell. All right, then. So with that being said, let's take a look. Gina, why don't you start us off? And we're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 10. Now, just another thing. You may not see the word appointment per se, but there are other words for appointment. It could be setup, arrangement, different things like that. So let's take a look, Gina, and let's see what we can see. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 10.
See, I have this day set thee over the nation and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. Okay, so God himself is talking to Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a prophet, and he's telling Jeremiah, this is what you're going to do. And listen to that. You're going to root out, you're going to pull down, you're going to destroy, you're going to throw down, you're going to build, you're going to plant. Jeremiah is going to be very, very busy.
He got a lot of appointments, doesn't he?
He got a lot of work to do. And God's telling him, you're going to be busy, and you better get ready, Jeremiah, because it's coming.
That's right. And notice, Gina, that was good. And notice, I like what you just said at the end. It's what coming. Ain't that what appointments are? You make it in the future, don't you? You make the appointment and then you wait for the appointment day to come, and everything that was on that appointment day, that calendar, guess what? It's going to happen. So there it is. Great insight, Gina. That was Jeremiah, the prophet, always talking to God. When you're in a relationship with God, he's going to give you some appointments. He's going to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. He'll wake you up in the midnight hour. That's an appointment, baby. He's trying to tell you something. He's trying to get something for you. Hey, look, Carol, I want you to do this on such and such a day. I want you to teach this lesson next year. What? That's an appointment, and it's coming. So I got to work towards that appointment. Are y'all seeing this? If it works for Jeremiah, it'll work for you too, audience. You got an appointment with God. Jesus got an appointment coming up on the calendar. We still waiting for Jesus to come. That's an appointment date that everybody is waiting for on that one. All right, then. This is a good appointment here. Sandy, why don't you take us over to Genesis chapter 4, verse 25. We're going to go back to the beginning of the Bible. Genesis 4, 25.
And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God said, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. So in essence, God saw favor again on Adam and Eve, right? Because Cain took out Abel. So in essence, they had another son named Seth, who went on to do great things. And this is an appointed time, 9 months to have a kid. and showed favor again over this family to have another son to do what Abel should have did, but Cain took him out because he was jealous. So
there it is. And so here we got Eve, like Sandy just said. This is now, it's very rare. You know, Eve didn't say much in the Bible. You ain't gonna find too much about Eve, but this is Eve speaking here. And even Eve had a divine appointment, didn't she? She had another baby that God has blessed her womb with. And so, like Sandy just said, Seth. So she got pregnant. So she had an appointment. She knew Seth was coming in 9 months. See, God set the appointment date for her to have this baby. And guess what? The baby came, Seth. Talk about a divine appointment. Keep waiting on God. When God tells you something, you need to wait on the time of the appointment. Some of us won't see. God set the appointment. God will tell you, okay, I'm going to do this for you, Carol, in 2024. Well, I want it in 2022 or 2023. I want it earlier, but that ain't the appointment date. You got to wait until the appointment comes. Stop rushing it. Just like Sarah and Abraham, they rushed it before Isaac's time. They here, take Hagar and get her pregnant, Abraham. I need a baby. That wasn't God's divine appointment. It was to come through Sarah, not Hagar. Are y'all saying this? So get your, I just got to say this. When you make an appointment, use a calendar. You ever have people that they tell you something and you go and you meet them and, oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. You know why you forgot? Because you didn't take time to write it down. You didn't think it was formable enough for you to even take the time to write it down. These are important appointments. When God gives you an appointment, you ought to write it down because it's not ordinary. This is extraordinary. All right, then I could go all day on that appointment because I know a little bit of something about that. All right, then let's take a look. Cherokee, close us out at Luke chapter 22. And everyone, she's going to read for us verse 29. Luke 22 and 29.
And I appointed, I just lost it. Hold on. And I appointed unto you a kingdom as my Father hath appointed unto me. So pretty much who's the scripture talking about? It's Jesus, and he has appointed us a kingdom. There's a time. And that's what I got.
Yeah, did you see that? Jesus has it on his eternal calendar, y'all.
Yes.
We got a kingdom coming to us. What?
I can't wait.
It's on the calendar. You can't rush it. It's there already. So expect it. That's how you ought to live your life. Did you see what Jesus said? He said that the Father appointed us a kingdom just like he gave him a kingdom. Yes. See, when Jesus died on the cross and he left in that cloud, remember when he left in the cloud and the angel said, what are you staring at him? He's coming back. But see, he had an appointment. He had to go up there and get his kingdom. See, that was his kingdom. He's now sitting at the right-hand side of his Father. He's the King of Kings now. So what do you think he said? Hold on, Carol, Cherokee, Gina, and you two audience. I got a kingdom for you. It's on the appointment calendar. You're going to get just what I got. What? Yes. Are y'all seeing this? That's an appointment you don't want Jesus to miss. Be on the calendar with him on that. Woo! All right then, everyone. That was another great lesson on the divine appointment. Hey, listen, we want to give an opportunity. And Sandy, share with everyone what website they can go and check out some other great videos.
Sure, sourceoutreachministries.com, and we're doing a 42-week series on the Bible numbers. Check us out.
All right then. Hey, Cherokee, what this website they can go to?
You go to this website, and it's going to teach you of a lesson we're doing, but it's Bible Lovers Achieving Christ Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom. And we're doing a study on what time is it?
Woo! All right then. That's right. You don't want to miss those. And Miss Gina, share with the audience another great social media they can go to.
Our channel is called The Bible Talk Show on YouTube. And here you're going to see past videos, current videos, and all of our upcoming videos.
And we're just gonna give a little plug out for Gina. She's so humble, y'all. But Gina also has some videos on the Bible Talk Show YouTube channel, and you can check her out too. Her series is called the Simplicity Series. So, all right then, everyone. Thank you for joining us again right here at mybibleregistration.com. Remember, we love you. Love plus donation equals God. So we want you to register that Bible. All right then. Take care. We'll see you this time next week.